Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Sercacraft. It is I, Xilestar, and today we're gonna start working on some big things, pretty much. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's that weird bug that I kept getting. That apparently the best way to solve it was to put on the programmer art. And then for some odd reason, it would fix the issue. Oh, now it's not even fixing the issue. That's weird. I wonder what's going on. Anyway, I mean, that's what you usually have. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so what we're going to be working on now is definitely not trying to fix that. That's not what we're going to do. I fixed some of the things I said I was going to do. I could show you one thing, though, while we are here. I have done pretty much sorting out all of the barrels that are here. All I have left is these shulker boxes, and then these ones are the obsidian and the crying obsidian one. This is also obsidian. And then these are the skulk ones. I just got to figure out where all of these shulker boxes go and sort them out, and then move them to where I would normally go and put stuff that I would normally walk around with. And yeah, pretty much that's pretty much it. But what today's plan is that we're going to be doing many cool things. Like over, well, yeah, so those tools and stuff like that from those are right here. That's where I stashed them. And over here is what we're going to be working on. So, before I go do anything, before I go and touch things, because I know for a fact that I'm going to mess something up. What's that? Oh, right, yeah. Those are things I have an overcapacity of. So I need to go find a different spot for them. But if I go up here, because we're going to be going into creative mode, because we kind of need to for the doors. Yeah. So we're going to start putting these kinds of signs away so that we can actually do something. So, yeah. So we're going to go I'll put these over on this line. Who cares? Who cares, really? And I'll put that there. All right. So slash game mode, blah, 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 creative mode. So our goal for today is to get this door done. So what we need to do is we need to make two command signs right over here. So we need to make one that will open this up, of course, so that we can come in and get out as much as we want, or make one so that we can leave, and then one in which that we can lock it up so that nobody can see inside pretty much. And we're going to extend it past towards this line right here. So we're going to make this into quartz, into a solid quartz, and then maybe I might change it to something else, who knows. But I want this to be quartz, or maybe I can do something really cool with the pillars. So I was thinking like maybe like this, because I think that that would look kind of cool. So I'll have to figure out if I can do that, but I'll do that off screen kind of thing. Because if it's in a weird directional path thing and then all that stuff, we're just gonna make it simple for now. And then if I want to do like very fancy stuff like that, I'll do it on my own. But yeah, so we're gonna try and make this barrier thing so that we can actually open and close this door, which in turn will also allow us to open and close that door over there. So like this door over here, as you can see, it's completely sealed. And then we also need to do down here. Yeah, I forgot to do this. As you can see, like these doors also need to be opened because this is also a way you can go in and out. And same thing with this side. And for the final exit, we'll only be doing one side each. So, and we'll be creating a lot of teleport signs to teleport into secret rooms if there's still time. And then there's also a doorway in which here, so that we can easily elytra our way out and then back in if need be. Alright, so that's pretty much the doors that need to be opened. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. My game is just very, very buggy today, I guess. Maybe it's Forge. Maybe Forge is doing something weird. I don't know. So yeah, so we're gonna need a sign that opens up, or we need two signs here that leads you to those secret rooms over here and over here. We also need a sign in which, on this very side, that allows you to go to the secret area up there. And same idea with the opposite side over here. It needs one that leads you to the opposite teleport area over there. Let's see here. We also need a sign that leads you to the secret room that's behind over here. Same thing with that area over there. Technically, I also need one for this because this is not actually supposed to be open. I think that's... Oh, I also need one for the secret room that's down over here. Right? Yeah, I need one that's for the secret room over there. And I think... And there's one in the alchemy area, too. So the alchemy area has, I think, this one that's over here. Yeah, so we have this one over here as well. So we need to find a banner in which, or not a banner, but we need to find, well, we need to make command signs in which that will actually direct you to that area. But first, let's work on the door and then start working our way up kind of situation. Well, I say working up, even though we'll be working down later, but you get what I mean. So right now, this one's more so the critical thing, because right now we've been exposed for way too long. And this is a reason why I need my door to be good. So I got a gift, free gift. So a friend of mine has been on the server, and he's been playing around with the new stuff. And he gave me armor trims and a netherite upgrade that... So he gave me all of the armor trims except for the Vex, because I think I told him I had it. Yeah, because I told him I had the Vex already, so he said, okay, so I'll just give you all the other ones that I have. I'll give you a copy of them. And I said, okay. Then he's like, you know you can dupe them, right? And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you can dupe them. So anyway, so that's that. I'm going to be moving these right now. I don't really care about that stuff. We're going to be moving these to the storage area. I already have an area in which I have for the smithing templates, so we're just going to quickly throw those in there for now. I am going to sort them based off of what the creative mode menu is. Mind you, technically I should do that with the clothing as well. Or not the clothing, the colored items as well, but I technically am. The only difference is that I'm actually sorting them based off of what the old creative mode menu was, so hooray. But yeah, so... Oh, wait. I forgot. I did a change. I did a change on that world, so I'm going to need... I need to delete it and create a new one. Yeah. Alright. Hopefully that doesn't break anything. Anyway, yeah. So we're going to go over to here. And we're going to find out exactly where we can put the sign. See, I was thinking, like, right here, because it would make sense. So now that we have a spot for it, let's go. This is going to take a while because it's got to disable mine. Or maybe that's it. It's because mine is breaking everything. Or our sort of resource pack is breaking everything. That could be why too. That could be why. So this is the creative mode version of the original Arcanix. And as you can see, there's Rosaria base. This is how I kind of figured out which version is which kind of thing, or figured out like what items I'm missing. I can easily just go in here. This is obviously the Skulk version. However, I, of course, de-skulked it, but that's pretty much what our goal is, except for this is just so that I could actually grab everything. Anyway, so this is what we're doing. We're going to be doing the door. This is a single-player world, which means we're not going to be messing around with the multiplayer world at all. So that's a good sign. Or that's a good thing, so that we don't actually break anything. So we need to figure out where exactly we're going to put the sign. Let's see. So if you're going to be flying over here, do you want to, like, get a quick turn? No, I don't want a quick turn. I want it so you go a long turn, and then you go right-click, and then... There, okay. So this is exactly the block in which that we actually need this is where the sign will be located. So what we need to do is we need to grab the coordinates of this specific block. So the targeted block, as you can see on the close to the middle right of the screen, says that it's 351, 32, 417. We're just going to take... Oops, click the wrong button. It's F2, right? To screenshot? Yeah, okay. So we grabbed a screenshot of that, so now we know what this coordinate is. So now, we don't really need it, but again, I'm going to put a visual sign just so we know what it looks like. I can obviously change the sign, so I can change it to look like bamboo, warped, or crimson, but we'll use spruce, because spruce looks pretty cool. Looks pretty good. And plus, it'll contrast really well with this area. Anyway, so now we need to figure out where this sign's coordinates are compared to where we need over here to be. Now, I think I need to grab the barrier. And I'm going to go towards this very, very corner over here. And I'm going to put a stripped wood block there. Now, the problem is that with the double length door, I don't know how to do the thickness properly. Because it has to go up and then go around and then go down kind of situation. I hope that this will work. And then technically, we need this to go all the way down to this very block right over here. Oops. And then that's what we need to do. All right, so we're going to go with the F3, grab the coordinates, F2, and same idea over here, F3, F2, and then done. Now that's it for the barrier portion. We now have the sort of appropriate conditions for it. But now we don't have the appropriate conditions for the nether quartz as well. So what we need to do is we need to grab for the nether quartz. So we still have to go from this very sign over to here, I believe, and then over here. And then same idea as last time, F3, F2, done. And then F3, F2 over here, done. Now, does that mean, like, we have all the things that we need? Technically, yes. However, this is another reason why we're going to a single-player world rather than a multiplayer world. So technically, this would be where I would technically delete these, stare over, grab this, place it right here, and place this right next to it, and then we're going to save. And this should be a better point in putting it. So I'm just going to delete the backup I have, and we're going to back up the world. Now, give me 1 second, and I'll go pull it up. So here's the website that I use. Give me 1 second. There we go. So here's the weapon that here's the website that I use. If you want to know the actual web URL, here it is. That's the web URL that I actually use. So if you want to know, there it is. Yeah. Anyway. So, what do we need to do? Well, first of all, we need to figure out what the command is. I think it's like /fill. So /fill. So that's the command. I think that's the command. It doesn't matter if we're in the world or not. I'm just trying to see if that's actually the command. It is. Okay, so /fill. Or can it be replace? No. Okay. So it's /fill. Okay. So we'll keep the game in the background running so that though there's something kind of to look at. So /fill, we go tilde, tilde, and tilde. Because now we need to figure out where in the portion of the area we are going to. So what we need to do is we need to go back into where we found those where we made those screenshots, and we need to grab the appropriate coordinates. So we need the original, because the original tells us exactly where we need to go in terms of everything. Okay, come on, program. I need you to zoom in, thank you. There we go. So now I have the appropriate coordinates for the sign. Now we need to figure out what the appropriate coordinates for the other area is. So above. So right now, what this is telling me is how far away this exact coordinates, or how far that block is from the original coordinates. So here is what it's telling me. It's telling me that it is about 9 blocks this direction. Yes, 9 blocks that direction. 3 blocks this direction. And I hope I don't ruin anything. It's 1 block this direction. So that's the first set of coordinates. So as you can see, if I go with /fill, tilde, tilde, and tilde, it's going to ask you for a second set of coordinates. So this is what we need to do. We need to tell it what the second part of the coordinates are. So for this set of coordinates, we need to grab an extra set. So we can also check to see if this will actually work in the game as well by doing this. So according to this, it actually will work. So that's good. That's exactly what we're looking for. Why not? So now we need to grab from our second image, I believe. So from these, so from these very coordinates, we need to grab from the, I think, the other coordinates. I think that's how this works.